How's it going, everybody? For those of you who don't know me, my name is Thomas Jeeves, and today's video is about how to edit your GoPro photos. So today I'm going to be showing you how I took this photo and turned it into this. Okay, let's get straight into it. Okay, so I'm in Adobe Lightroom CC now. So first of all, this can be done in any photo editing software. It's just basic color and light adjustments. So this is the original here. And the first thing that I did was just muck around with the highlights, shadows, whites and blacks, just very minorly, because overall it was a fairly evenly exposed image. As we move down into more making it pop, giving it some color and stuff like that. So in the point curve, just by turning on that, you can see it's made a drastic change. So in the Rgb channels, this is the first thing that I did. I just made this little slide looking thing. Next one is the red channel individually is just an S curve, and that's the same for the green and the blue. So that just gives it a pop of color. You can see it's a very dramatic image now. Okay, now the next thing that I did was in the color mixer, so let's turn that on to see what I did, and as you can see, it makes a massive difference. The image just looks so much better now. In the reds, I didn't really do much because there's not much reds in this image. Next thing is the orange. As you can see, that's up there at the top, so it just plays on that that orange and teal kind of color look that everyone's going for these days. Make it really easy for the eye. Saturation, brought it down. As you can see, that actually affects the nose and the mouth, so keep that down, keep it nice and even. Yellow tab, this is affecting just that little glare in the image. So if we bring that about there, that was fine. Saturation, bring it down because it's the same as the last one. Greens, now this change here actually made a big difference. So as you can see, if I reset this, it brings that color of the snorkel, that yellowy color I didn't really like, because it didn't really match with my wetsuit that I had on, and it just the yellow just didn't suit the image in my opinion. So what I did, I was just made it white by turning down saturation and the hue, and then turning up the luminance. Okay, so the next two things here really affected the water around me. This is what makes the water look really nice. If we reset this here, the water is very green, not very pleasing. It's not something that you would want in a travel photo. So obviously the hue, make that more blue, and even you could pretty much just leave that like that and that's fine, but I wanted to make it a little bit more richer, so I turned up saturation a little bit. About there looks good. Bring the luminance down just a little bit, just to create a bit more of a dramatic effect. So next is the blue. As you can see, when all of this is reset, it's a fairly nice image, but I just needed a bit more blue, so turn that there. Bring the saturation up to give it a bit more of a pop of color, and luminance, bring that down to make it more dramatic again. And then purple and pink were just left because there's not much purples or pinks in the image. Next thing is clarity, and this is just making the image look a little bit more dramatic. If you're ever changing the clarity of an image, make sure only put it up by a little bit. You don't want to go overboard with it. As you can see, that is a nice image, but to me it just seems too fake for my liking. So I just prefer to have it about 20 for most images. So vignetting is, as you can see, the black circle around the image, or white circle. I prefer just a little bit of black, just to give it that focused, direct look at the main subject. Next thing is grain, just a personal preference, just bring it up to 10. So sharpening, I pretty much just leave wherever, just turn everything up just a little bit. And yeah, that's pretty much it. As you can see, it is a very big difference. Anyway, that is the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked it, be sure to drop a like and subscribe if you want to see more from me.